Hey, what's going on, guys? This is AndrewChicken, and welcome back to another video. Caspian is, of course, one of the more fun flanks in Paladins. He does a metric crap ton of damage, has a stun, which can easily secure you a kill, and he can also pass through enemies to do more damage with his movement ability, which is pretty nice. And of course, if you want to use his ultimate, you can pop that, and then do additional damage on top of your regular primary attacks. And you do, just exorbitant amounts of damage. Look at that. But what if you want to play Caspian without actually playing Caspian? If you want something similar, but not exactly the same as Caspian, well, where should you go? Who should you play? Well, I guess since we're covering a bunch of damage supports on the channel now, we are going to be checking out Damage Corvus to see just how good it holds up in 2023, because of course it is his damage playstyle, and it's a playstyle that's not extremely popular, but it is still somewhat interesting, and so that's exactly what we're going to be testing today. Now, as far as comparing damage support playstyles to flanks is concerned, Corvus and Caspian have about as much similarities as you can really get. They're still obviously not exact, but of course both of them do have a stun, which is a projectile, and then you can also use your movement ability to travel through them. It's just that Corvus's stun and his movement ability are the same exact button, whereas Caspian is two separate binds. And then they also do actually pretty darn good damage. Like, if you're hitting headshots consistently with Corvus, it's not bad at all, especially for a support. It's among one of the highest DPS in the support class. It just, of course, doesn't exactly have, like, crazy range, although it is still pretty good. We're still doing full damage all the way over here, so it's not exactly bad. But, of course, since you are using your stun as also your movement ability, you are committing a lot more with Corvus than you are with Caspian when it comes to actually using your movement ability, using your stun. And so Caspian is a lot more forgiving, and that's, I think, a lot of why you don't really see Corvus played in a damage format all that often, is because, yeah, well, what if you just teleport into a bad position? Well, I guess you're dead now, because, yeah, his stun still does have a pretty long cooldown, even if you are using a proper build. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and check out the loadout we're going to be using today. We have Abyssal Shift for some damage reduction while the projection is out. And the theory I have behind using this at such a high level is that, well, hey, yes, we're stunning someone, and while they're stunned, they aren't exactly doing damage to us. But the projection does last for a pretty long time before it finally expires. And if they buy resilience, which they most likely will, then they're going to recover from that stun and get back to shooting us quicker. And so if we have this 30% damage reduction, we're actually going to be pretty tanky. And then we also have Priority Targets and Unyielding Discipline both at level 4, which are amazing cards that are basically mandatory for this playstyle because they help so much with the uptime of projection. 2 seconds reduction for hitting an enemy with the projection, and then 2 seconds reduction for healing an ally. And of course, Corvus does that pretty often, very low cooldown on the heal, and yeah, it's just a very good card to have. And then we have some fillers just to make us even tankier with maximum health and a shield after dropping below 35% health, so that way we have more of a chance to survive if we get in a sticky situation. And that's basically what we're going to be trying out today. So yeah, we're going to be playing Damage Corvus, shooting, stunning, shooting some more, and then passing through and eliminating our foes. And we're going to see just how good it can really be. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. Alright, here we go. So we actually do have a second support on the team this time. Unlike my last video where I picked Damage Lilith and nobody decided they want healing. So that's pretty good. We're on King of the Hill Snowfall Junction. We have, of course, myself as Corvus, Furia, Yaggroth, Hava Tiberius, and for us, the Emperor is still deciding what he wants to pick. But yeah, I think Corvus and Caspian are also kind of more similar, not just in their gameplay, but also kind of in their aesthetic. Both of them have sort of the similar-ish hairstyle. They're both kind of tall, kind of skinny, and they both have abyssal weapons, which is another pretty interesting thing. Corvus, of course, has his abyssal dagger, and Caspian just has his abyssal sword. His blade is longer than Corvus's. Interesting. But anyways, we are going up against another Furia on the enemy team, Moji, Leon, Buck, and Kasumi. Paladins matchmaking is having some interesting decisions here, that's for sure, with how it's pairing people up. But we're not going to concern ourselves with that. We're going to concern ourselves, of course, with dude, I can't speak today. That's like the third time I've slipped over my own words. Alright. But yeah, we're going to concern ourselves with picking, of course, our talent here and picking our loadout. And then we're also going to decide what we want to buy. And it looks like their Fury is actually going for Exterminate, which I mean, considering her comp, I guess, isn't a horrible decision since she has no tank. And yeah, maybe we should pick up some resilience for that, because they also will, of course, have Kasumi, who has a lot of crowd control, and Buck with his bounce house and his slow, which can be annoying. So I think let's pick up some of that. I think we'll do resilience and kill to heal to start off with here. And we're basically just going to play like a big old flank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my mark on the Agroth, so that way I can kind of heal her randomly whenever I do decide to right-click someone. And pass through. There's a big bulk of damage, and Kasumi is going to die. That Moji is really low. I'm going to heal Furia so I can get the cooldown reduction. We're actually going to use the movement ability purely for movement here. And light up the Moji. Oh, she is actually one. Okay.
Thanks.
Well, healers healing healers here. And we are, I guess, sort of getting off to a somewhat rough start here, because we are falling behind. Oh! No, she died anyways. Okay, well, I did get her a heal at least. Guess we'll move the mark to Tiberius and try and do some damage out here. There's a stun, and teleport through to briskly kill him. I don't know what I was saying. Gosh, my English is not on point today for some reason. Yeah, we're not going to worry about it. Let's go ahead and grab some more resilience just preemptively, and we're kind of just going to level that up at the same time as we level up our kill to heal. And we were just not really able to hold this objective. Theoretically, we should win off of point presence because we have a tank and they don't, but looks like our tank is kind of taking a beating. And yeah, but we were able to kill the Buck pretty easily. Yeah, it's still not like the most reliable thing, again, because we are using our movement ability. Whoa! Incoming! And yeah, my movement ability got stuck there trying to stun him too, because I kind of just threw it at the wall, and he's going to blaze through both of us. But yeah, I mean, that's exactly the problem, I think, with Damage Corvus, is that, like, he can use his movement ability to stun, yeah, but it can also get him killed if he tries to teleport through for the damage, or it can get him killed because he used it to stun, and then he doesn't have that movement ability to escape. Whereas with Caspian, yeah, you can use the stun independently of the movement ability, and he also has two movement abilities, which is another very helpful thing. And even though they might not be as sleek as just teleporting, they are still very beneficial, no doubt. Yeah, we can just teleport through there, and she took a lot of damage. We're going to finish her off here. Then we're going to run away. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away! I can't teleport in time, man. I almost feel like I need some Chronos. I'm going to get some Chronos here. Because the cooldown is just so unbelievably long. I think it's longer than Caspian's? It's an 8-second cooldown on projection. I do not remember what Caspian's stun cooldown is. But again, that's our only ability. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, our abilities are purely for supporting, and we're getting completely focused by the entire enemy team here. 3 people all looking at me with nobody else in sight. This is not looking like it's our game, man. I thought we might have had the advantage based off the matchmaking, but it turns out we absolutely do not. Our Tiberius is rainbow vying with Deft Hands too, and he decided not to pick a talent. That's unfortunate. But our Talus didn't pick any items at all. I don't know which is worse, honestly. Yeah, well, there's some good headshots. Oh, he is actually jumping all the way up here. I think I'm going to do this, and then fly away, and cancel, and then I'm dead anyways to the Fury. I was going to try some epic movement stuff there, it just isn't working out for me. I feel like I'm the only one really shooting stuff. It's one of those matches. I also feel like I just keep spawning on this side of the map for some reason. Let's go ahead and finish off that Kasumi. I actually think I need to move my mark to Yagroth. Not that it makes a difference. She is 1v4 right now. Just getting deleted on the objective. And yeah, we are barely staying positive right now. 6 and 5. Not really something to write home about. Let's go ahead and stun her. We're gonna teleport through, but we're actually gonna feed the magic barrier and not really kill with that. Which yeah, it's just kind of another frustration that I have here with Damage Corvus. Oh my gosh, I teleported right into a Kasumi. I thought it was just a Buck there. I guess I got proven wrong. It's just so much more risky to play this than it is to play a conventional flank. Even though Corvus, you know, has some really cool abilities for a flank, playstyle, you know, like this teleport that we can so gracefully blink into the air with. Yeah, it's just far too demanding. And we're getting destroyed as a result. It really doesn't help how spread out we are. Yagroth just inted to the point again by herself. Okay, Moji's running over there. I'm going to teleport up here, get a separate angle on her, and then get afraid of the Buck, because I thought he was jumping on me, but he wasn't. Oh, now he's jumping on me. And I missed him with a stun. Oh boy. We're going to teleport up here, and then sneak our way over here. Hello. Oh, he got Rezil. It's a good thing we took him by surprise there, and he was so low. Yeah, I guess another thing to keep in mind is that if I don't teleport to my projection, I do get 1 second taken off the cooldown. And that's just something that Corvus has at base. Or how do you see me? But she doesn't see me. Okay. I'm gonna sneak through there, do 800... Never mind, it didn't do damage. Okay, well, we'll throw that down, help kill the Caspian main. Goodness, that was just weird. I totally thought that would have done damage, but it didn't. But yeah, that is kind of just a base thing with Corvus that you can also keep in mind, even if you're not playing damage Corvus, is that, like, yeah, if I don't teleport to the projection, I can get a second off the cooldown. You can kind of use that to bait some people out, make them think you're teleporting, but you're not, and then just finish them. And you know, there's some mind games you can play with it, which is cool. Corvus does have a cool kit, that's for sure. It's just, yeah, again, it's just all so risky to play damage. Especially because, like, as a damage support, he doesn't have much to offer besides his damage. Like, if I'm playing damage Grok, I provide way more consistent and valuable area healing. If I'm playing damage Furia, I have a stun that doesn't require me to full commit, you know, with my movement ability. Hello. You fool! I'm playing damage Corvus. My teleport expired. Oh, Buck's coming. Okay, I guess we're fine. But yeah, then you have, like, damage Ying, who can more safely do more damage. Like, there are supports that either do more damage, or are less risky, for the same or greater value, and it's just like, I think that's ultimately why this playstyle just doesn't see that much playtime. Even though it can be some good fun sometimes, especially when the lobby lets you get away with it. Unfortunately for us, not only are we getting comp diffed, even though the enemies don't have a tank, but also, yeah, they have a Buck who's very scary, and yeah, their whole team is just really on their game today, making sure I can't do anything. I'm not going to teleport over there. Just going to jump down here and hide. Yeah. Okay, teleport through. I wanted to make sure I teleported before she hit that spit, because I think I actually did feed the thing. Oh, I'm the only one alive, and I assume he just lost me. I see that Fury right there. You think I could stun her? Ah, she backed away. Okay. I'm kind of in a unique situation here, I think. Oop. I think Buck heard me. Yeah! Stun him. Teleport through for the damage. Oh, we actually got him. That was actually pretty clean. That was actually pretty darn clean. Okay. Let me head over here. I'm going to try and help our Yag. Yeah, I'm just going to throw this down on the objective. Bam! No, my stun is better. There we go. We got her. Ah, Buck! Ah. Alright. Well, we're going to fall there, and it was an interesting run, but it looks like that is where we're going to lose the game. The enemies are closing in on victory. I only need a few more points, and yeah, that just wasn't really our match. So yeah, there it is. And yeah, damage Corvus. Theoretically, the damage is pretty good, but my goodness, the amount we have to commit in order to get that damage, it's definitely not worth it to play this instead of Caspian. That is for sure, that I can tell you. Really, his place is just pocketing supports. He does that better than most other supports can. And yeah, this damage playstyle just, I mean, geez, look, we weren't even able to outdo our Furia who was playing Cherish. She got one more kill than me, and even though I did outdamage her, she also was able to provide more healing at the same time. Yeah. It was an interesting idea by the commenter who suggested it, but yeah, unfortunately, these two aren't even in the same league, Corvus and Caspian. The abilities are sort of similar. I can understand where the comparisons are drawn, but this ain't it, Chief. So anyways, if you guys have enjoyed, of course, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload from me. And also let me know what type of build or playstyle you want to see me check out next in the comment section down below. Lastly, of course, make sure to check out my Twitch channel and my Discord server, both of which are linked in the description down below. I stream regularly on Twitch, and we have a wonderful active community of people on Discord, so go check both of them out. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next time. Peace out.